The United States Navy will be dropping anchor in the Tri-Cities the week of April 3rd through the 9th. And here to share with us more about this exciting time of Navy Week is Lieutenant Commander Kevin Chambers. How you doing, Kevin?
Great. Thanks for having me
today.
I
should say Lieutenant Commander. I'm sorry about that. Let's talk about this. This is exciting for the entire Tri-Cities to have Navy Week here.
It is, and we are very excited to be here. So we had originally planned to have a Tri-Cities Navy Week in 2020,
right.
And unfortunately during the planning process, the pandemic kind of put a halt in all of that. And so after looking at the schedule for the last couple of years, we realized, hey, we need to get back out to Tri-Cities. And so we're really excited to be here this year.
Talk to us about what's going to be happening during Navy Week as far as there's going to be programs and demonstrations, all kinds of events.
Yeah, so it's really an outreach program that started back in 2005 as a way to connect sailors and the Navy with communities and cities around the United States that wouldn't have that kind of normal or traditional naval presence. So you're not going to see a Navy ship calling the Tri-Cities. You're not going to see sailors walking around on a daily basis. So this is our opportunity to bring them here. And while we're here, we're going to be working with a number of nonprofits doing community service related activities. Our band from Rhode Island is going to be doing some public performances throughout the city. We will be working with Bristol Motor Speedway for both of the races on Saturday and Sunday. We have some events scheduled with Boys and Girls Clubs, with Greenville High School, Westridge High School, so we're going to be all over the place for that 7 days.
You know, we had the USS Greenville crew in here last summer, but you're going to have some of those guys here too, that crew as well. You're also going to have some crew from the USS Tennessee as well.
That's right. In addition to those two submarines that will be supplying about 4 to 6 sailors each,
right.
We have sailors from the USS Constitution, which is the oldest commissioned warship in the United States Navy. We have meteorologists coming in from our METOC Command. We have a security force from Maritime Security Squadron 4. We also have historians from Naval History and Heritage Command and a number of other sailors, ideally a few that will be actually from the Tri-Cities area coming back.
You know, you got the music, but you're also going to have that level of education for people too. There's some history education going on there as well.
Yeah, that's correct. So it's more than just doing some community service project throughout the community. We're really trying to teach you know, the people around the community what our sailors are doing, you know, to help them and defend their way of life.
And you know, we're pretty much landlocked here. We have a few lakes, you know, no, we're not in any ocean access, but it's important to get out to communities like ours for the U.S. Navy to get your story across.
It is, and I'll say I've been doing this for about 2 years. I've been in the Navy for a little over 19 years. I don't think I've been to an area yet that has been more welcoming than the Tri-Cities area. So, you know, we absolutely made the right decision to come back here in person this year, and we're excited to get here next month and kick it off.
And getting all kinds of cooperation to make things happen around here.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to say no to some areas because I just don't have enough sailors to spread the wealth.
All right, Lieutenant Commander, we appreciate you stopping by today. And folks, we're going to share
And you can catch a free concert by Rhode Island Sound, the Navy Band's Northeast contemporary music group known for performing everything from classic rock to rhythm and blues. They'll be performing at Volunteer High School from 1 until 3 on Thursday, April the 6th, and then from 6 until 8 that evening at Bristol, Tennessee's Downtown Center. They will also have other performances as part of Tri-Cities Navy Week. You can find a full schedule of events at outreach.navy.mil.